Hey, this is Andy from Blackville Brides, and you are watching CMS TV.
Rain with Here I Am, which they released a music video for just yesterday. And kicking off the show tonight, we heard something from the legendary Saxon with Balls of a Working Man. And here's a guy, he's probably got bigger balls than all of us, as much as he works. My good friend and partner, Chris Aiken. What's going on, Chris?
What is up, sir? How are we?
I'm fantastic. I've looked forward to a 3-day weekend, and man, I took advantage of it this morning. I slept until like 11 o'clock this morning. I was just like,
oh shit,
that was good. That was a good one.
Nice. That's
And
fun.
Yeah. So then I just did chores and things, did my laundry a day early. My nephew's going to swing by tomorrow. We're going to hang out a little bit, do some guy stuff.
Nice.
And yeah, we'll see where it goes.
That's cool. A lot of drinking, a lot of shooting guns.
I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest with you. He's got to travel, so I don't think there's going to be a ton of drinking. I'm sure there will be a few cocktails, but, you know, he's got to get back home safely. So he's got about an hour ride to get home. So I'll make sure he's fit to drive.
Yeah, mix in a couple of strip clubs on the way.
On a Sunday, huh?
Yes.
Is there
Thank God for pussy, baby. Thank God for pussy.
Are there strip clubs open on Sunday? I wouldn't know. I haven't been to a strip club, and boy, I'm going to say 15 years.
I don't know off the top of my head, to be sure. I quite honestly, I don't think I've ever been to a strip club on a Sunday. That being said, it's a degenerate business. I got to think that there's some open.
Yeah. Well, again, I wouldn't know. I know the closest strip club here is, I think it's a chain. I think I've seen them around the country. Deja Vu strip club. But the last time I was there, just because I accompanied a friend who wanted to go. Boy, they had some heifers on. They had some pork. They had some pork on the hoof on that stage. Let me tell you, it's just like, holy shit! Look at the size of these beasts.
Hey man, fat girls got to eat too.
Fat girls need some loving too.
Fat's the new thin, man.
I know. I noticed that. I see these live streams. What are they called? What does YouTube call their TikToks? What are those called?
YouTube or shorts?
Shorts. I see all these shorts of these people who are far from athletic, trying to do athletic things.
Right.
Like jump over stuff or dive off of, diving boards and, riding, some kind of a vehicle, a motorcycle or a bike or something. They're trying to do something that is way beyond their capability. And of course, what makes it funny is they fuck up. They fall off or they miss the mark by a mile or
right.
And these people are not in any shape to be athletic in any way, shape, or form. And it's just like, holy shit, there's a lot of these people out there who think that they're still, some kind of athlete in high school or something.
Yeah. Well, they think they're athletic and they're told if they're out of shape, they're still told that they're in good shape. Dude, look at this headline. I mean, not to get into topics right away, but we can, I guess.
We're right out the gate. Oh, happy Labor Day, everyone. I can't believe we're into September already, but
it's crazy.
Anyway, we're here now. So we're going to bring you the best of the sweat of our brow.
That's right. Look at this headline. Lizzo says she's close to giving up and quitting over body shaming tweets.
Okay.
You're fat.
You're a fat chick.
You're fat. You're not beautiful. You're fucking fat. I'm fucking fat. And when people send me endless amounts of hate about how could you know anything about KK Downing's playing fatso? I get those all the time. I've never once said, you know what? I got to quit the show. I'm sad. Somebody said a mean thing to me.
Right. I know. It's ridiculous.
You fucking pathetic rube. You're fat.
Lizzo.
Accepted, lizard. I mean, Christ, you're fat.
I just get a kick out of all that stuff though, but
It's craziness, dude.
Everything's crazy these days.
If you put yourself out there, you have to expect to get some sort of backlash for
Of
putting
course.
yourself out there.
Of course, no
That's
matter
part of the gig.
Yeah, no matter you could be the most perfect specimen out there, and you're still going to get hate.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I mean, I'm sure people. I'll use this guy only because he's like the quintessential good-looking Hollywood guy, Brad Pitt. I'm sure he gets some kind of hate from somebody.
Oh, I'm positive. Oh, good. Another movie from you, huh, Benjamin Button? Jesus. You know, I'm sure he gets that shit all the time, and he deals with it.
Whatever. Who cares?
That's what happens when you make a bunch of money and you get famous. You get fucking shit on.
Even if you're not famous or have a bunch of money, if you're just in the public eye, I mean,
yeah,
we have a following and people follow us, and you know, you even said it yourself. You get hate mail or comments or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, so what?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit what a blip on your screen says? She's literally upset that a light on her fucking phone made a comment about her. Shut up, faggot.
Right,
Jesus.
Right.
Faggotress, whatever I would call a lady faggot. Faggotress.
Right. It's too funny, man. It's just too funny.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I didn't mean to stray off to Lizzo, but it sounds like you're gonna have fun tomorrow at least. That's good.
Yeah, just, you know, hanging out. I mean, I think that's the first time anybody, you know, from my family anyway, has actually come to visit in years.
Well, it's probably because you went on the show and fucking castigated them all, and your nephew feels bad about it. He's like, I better do something before he says something about me.
Is that what it is? Is that
might be
a guilt thing? Are you guilted into coming to see me?
It's like, I don't want, when he starts naming names, I don't want my name in there.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's just, but yeah, he's gonna make the trip over tomorrow and hang out, and you know, maybe go have some dinner or something. I don't know what he's thinking. He just wants to come over and hang out with his uncle.
That's cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So anyway, it's been another busy, productive week. I chatted with you just a little bit this week at one point.
Yeah, this week?
Yeah, I think we talked on Monday. Monday or Tuesday.
Right.
I think we talked about a few things and talked about the show and, you know, a few other items. But you know, aside from that, you know, I've just been just burned out.
Yes, dude, I'm rolling 18, 19, 20 hours a day every single day. Mm-hmm. It is really, really wearing me out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired, but whatever. You know, you start a new business, that shit happens.
It does.
Know, that's the way it goes. Is, you know, and especially, you know, me, I tend to grab all the hats. You know, instead of passing them around a little bit, I just put them all on, and all right, well, I'll be in charge of everything.
Right.
You know, so I'm trying to do better with that. I actually have some phases of this business that even when people are asking me questions, I'm like, nope, go talk to him. I don't know it. I don't want to know it. I don't want to learn it. Talk to him. I'm trying.
Right.
And believe me, it's killing me.
I gotta delegate a little bit.
You know, it's just not my forte.
Yeah,
I'm used to, just fucking give it to me.
Yeah, just give it to me. You're not going to do it right anyway.
Exactly. I don't trust you any fucking how. Just give it to me.
I'm gonna spend more time answering questions from you and you know, fixing what you didn't get right. I might as well just do it myself and save myself some time and aggravation.
Exactly right. And believe me, I'm gritting my teeth as things happen like that. I'm just like, all right, no, I'm not gonna do it. You fucking do it. Do it wrong, and then I'll tell you how to fix it.
Right. So I'll spend twice the time telling you how to fix it than I would have if I just did it.
Yep.
Myself.
Exactly correct.
Yeah, I know how that goes. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, it's not fun, but if I don't do it now, I'll be doing everything for the history of this business. So right. I gotta stop it now before it gets too deep. So
right. I get you. Well, like I said, I was looking forward to a 3-day weekend, and I started it off by being restful. I
Yeah.
think I was watching. I was just doing some mindless stuff last night. I enjoyed some Jack and Coke, and I watched some Led Zeppelin documentary,
Nice.
and I was just kind of vegging with the old school music playing.
That's
And
cool.
yeah, just trying to get into a nice restful place, and
Sure.
I did exactly that. So I'm rested. I'm ready to go for the show.
I'm not rested, but I actually did something today that I've never done in my entire life. And it took all day. I can't believe
What's that?
I couldn't believe it. I, for the first time, and I kid you not, this is the first time I've ever done this. I watched college football all day today.
Is that a fact?
I've never, I've seen a couple of games. I mean, I've seen in my entire life before today, I'll bet I've probably watched 10 games maybe from start to finish. And it's only been because it's Ohio State and it was at some sort of a party. Never in my house. Never, not one time in my house did I ever watch a full game from pregame to end of game ever. Right. And today, I mean, I was working, but I turned it on. I was watching, what was I watching? Whatever team Deion Sanders is on now or is coaching now.
Colorado or something?
Colorado. And whoever was in the championship game last year but lost.
Right.
I don't even know. I really don't watch college football at all. I don't know the teams. It's like SMU or TCU or something. So whoever's purple, the purple team. I'd like sound like a chick. Yeah, I was watching the purple team and they were wonderful. But I watched that game, which was really surprisingly good.
Yeah.
I think the final score to that was like 45-42.
Yeah.
It was just all back and forth. This team would score, then that team would score, then this team would score, and it was fun to watch.
Sure.
Then I watched Ohio State came on right after it, and then right after that, up until showtime, was Jerry Sandusky's team versus
Penn State.
Penn State versus I don't know, somebody.
It was just a couple of teams playing. That's all I know.
All I noticed about that Penn State was, man, Jerry Sandusky had a lot of people to pick from. That fucking stadium is huge.
Yes, it is.
It's bigger than Ohio State.
Yeah, State College is a massive college town complex. It's
I think they said 107,000 fans or so. It was stupid looking, and like all of them are wearing like white, and they have some kind of white rope that look, college football has a lot of goofy tradition to it. So, I didn't know what was going on.
Are they wearing raccoon coats and saying 23 skidoo?
They might as well have been. But literally, they all have white pom poms.
Right.
Like everybody in the entire thing has these white pom poms.
Sure.
So they're playing like "We Will Rock You" or something, and there's 100,000 white pom poms doing doo 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 doo. And I was like, "Damn, that's pretty cool." But then Penn State scores a touchdown, and then they're doing, and I don't know what they were doing, but like everybody in the crowd had some kind of rope or some shit. If somebody wants to tell me what this means in the chat, I'd love to know.
Right.
They all took this rope and they held it in two hands and just held it up over their heads.
Okay.
And we're going, oh, up until the guy kicked the ball. Okay. And then they just put the rope down. They didn't swing it or nothing. They just were like, oh, and then they just put it down. I was like, what is that? Does that represent the cum rag wiping off, Jerry Sandusky's cum in the shower or something? I really don't know any of the traditions. Apparently everything has to be childlike, because now in all three games that I watched today, one of the teams had something called I think they called it the accomplishment necklace or something.
All right.
And anytime a defensive guy got a sack, interception or something,
yeah,
they would run to the sideline and they'd put on this necklace, this big dumb chain necklace looking thing with like their logo or some shit. And then they would stand up on the back of the bench, like looking for praise from the crowd because they were wearing the accomplishment necklace. It's so dumb. I mean, I'm watching it, and again, maybe
a medal in the Olympics or something.
Yeah, but and maybe it's just that I have never watched this, so this could be a tradition that's been going on for years, for all I know.
Right.
But I'm just watching it. I'm like, this is fucking dumb. But the games were good, and I'll tell you what. YouTube TV, I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. Man, the fucking clarity of that shit was unbelievable. All day long, it was super crisp.
Right.
So that's what I did all day today. I worked, but I watched more college football in one day than I've ever watched my entire life.
I gotta be honest with you. Last time I had any interest in watching college football, and I'll tell you how far back this goes, is when Dan Marino was
holy shit
was the quarterback for Pitt.
Oh my God, dude, that's like the 70s,
late 70s, early 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the last time I really had any interest to watch college football was back then.
I'm not a fan. I'm definitely not a fan. I don't even know what possessed me to watch it today. I do know what possessed me. YouTube TV has some new feature, which is really kind of cool if you're a fan of, I'm assuming all sports, but today was the first day I really noticed it. When you go into your screen, your home screen, it shows you like a square with 4 things on it. And it's like anything that's like in that genre. So it had 4 football games in the square at the same time. And you click it and you can watch either all 4 games, and you can just kind of remote around and click for, if you click over one, like it highlights the one square, and then you can click over and it'll highlight the other square and it switches to that sound. So you can kind of go back and forth between the games.
Right.
So I was kind of watching that for a while, and then I figured out that if you click on it, like you middle click or whatever on it, then it'll go to that game in full screen. So it was a pretty cool feature to kind of, every time it went to commercial, I was hitting the back button and bringing back the 4 squares and then seeing what the other games were doing.
Right.
It was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. And next thing I knew, I'm watching fucking 12 hours of college football.
Well, gotta have some kind of a distraction.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I've watched so much fucking TV anymore that I just can't watch TV anymore.
Right.
I just can't, between the pandemic and just my life in general, I've watched so much TV that I'm just not, I mean, all this week, the only TV I watched was, I got into some show called The Chi on Showtime, which is pretty good. It's actually pretty, if anybody likes The Wire, should watch this show. It's just like The Wire. And, but I just started, I'm like 3 episodes in on that. And then the rest of the week, I was watching either Opie and Anthony episodes from 2005. I've made it all the way to 2005 now. Or Welcome Back Kotter reruns.
All right.
That's all I watched all week.
Yeah. Nothing
else.
Well, I purchased the new season of Archer yesterday.
Okay.
And they had two episodes available. So I watched that first last night.
Very good.
So I love that show. I know you're not a cartoon guy, but that show just,
I like Archer. Archer's fun.
That cartoon just cracks me up, man. They just the writing and the dialogue is just genius.
I still have was it you that gave me the stuffed Archer? I think it was.
I don't recall.
At one of my parties, somebody gave me a stuffed Archer.
Right.
And I still have it. It sits on my fireplace. It's the stuffed Archer holding the gun up and stuff.
That show makes me laugh, man. I'm glad there's I think this is the 14th season now. So
right. It's funny.
It's been around a while, and it's just the ridiculousness of it is hysterical. But I did watch the first 2 episodes of the new season of Archer last night, and then I watched like I said, some Zeppelin stuff, and
that's cool.
Whatever. So I was just trying to zone out.
Yeah, I gotta get to watching more of the music stuff because I just get to where I'm fishing around and I just start surfing for whatever, and then if it looks like black guys being arrested or something, I generally click on it and watch it. And I mean, honestly, I'm not saying that to sound racist or nothing. I'm just being honest. It's like that's how I found The Shy
Right.
it's all black dudes, in the streets
Sure.
of Chicago. So I started watching it, and like Power that I've talked about a million times. That's another black show, and The Wire is all black guys, and I mean, I love that kind of shit. So, let's see. Yes, Mike, I have watched both Bosch and Bosch Legacy on Amazon and Freevee for Bosch Legacy. Very good show. What was the show that I started watching? It's called The Chi, spelled CHI, like Chicago, I guess.
Yeah, like Chirac.
Yeah, like Chirac, exactly. So yeah, I just don't have a lot to watch right now. There's just not much. There's not much out right now, and the writer strikes make it even worse. Because there's not going to be anything in September to watch either. So get it while it's there, I guess.
Yeah. Well, what I noticed though is on my watch list, like on my Amazon account, they have a line there for documentaries, and I noticed the more music related documentaries that I've watched, the more suggestions pop up.
Sure.
So, I do watch a lot of those things, and, I'll watch music documentaries of groups or artists that I don't even care about. I'm always just curious about what made them successful and how they became successful and what their appeal was and what their struggles were to get where they were. And
right.
How did they get discovered to begin with? And, why did they make a splash as opposed to anybody else, and that kind of a thing.
Sure.
So there's a lot of old ones out there, some a lot of 60s and 70s type bands,
right.
that may not even be around, but they have music critics and former DJs and people like that they interview and talk about what they recall when they first became aware of the band that
right.
Whatever. And it's always fascinating to me that in the landscape of so many bands and musicians and talented people, it's like, why do some of them rise to the top and why do some of them never never make a blip?
Yeah, it is weird how it does work. And then you find, and for every one of those that makes it, you find, like in your own collection, I'm sure you got 10 bands that you're like, this band should have been bigger than Led Zeppelin, but they're not,
Right, of course.
Just always like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is true or not. It came through on Rumble. Last season of Archer?
I don't know.
I'm
not really sure. I didn't even know that there was going to be a new season. It just popped up on my Amazon recommended list when I got on Amazon yesterday, and I go, holy shit, there's a new season of Archer. So I immediately plunked down my $24.99 and bought the season.
Big spender.
I know. Bought the season, and like I said, there were 2 episodes available. So I'll be getting them as they're released I think Archer comes out on Thursdays, I think.
Sure.
On FX.
That's cool. Let's see here. Justified City Primeval was not very good. I might have to see this if Boyd's back in it, but I agree with Dr. Johnny Fever here. I watched the first episode, was like, this is dog shit. Because again, I was trying to find something to watch. I liked Justified. Justified was real good. With Walton Goggins, who played Shane on The Shield and played Venus Van Dam on Sons of Anarchy.
Right.
The weird tranny that Tig was fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great actor. He's also in a show called Vice Principals with the Eastbound and Down guy. That was a real fun show too. So yeah, I went into that show thinking it might be good, but yeah, that show just sucked ass. So let's see here. What do we got here? I watched Jury Duty on Freevee and thought it was pretty. I have not watched Jury Duty. I haven't seen that one yet. But what was the show that I did? I watched some show on Freevee that I actually talked about on the show previously about guy that got out of prison after 30 years during the pandemic. Remember, I talked about that show. I don't remember what it was called, but and there's some TV out there. Is it who texted just now? Sammy?
Yeah, he was saying
Watch Billions.
I've
been watching Billions. Yeah, they have the new season. New season's about a month old. It's pretty good. It's not as good. They switched billionaires. They had the one guy, Damian Lewis. That was Axe from Axe Capital, and when he was on the show, it was fucking fantastic. Now they got this Mike Prince dude, and he stinks. He's just not as entertaining, and he's like Cutthroat, but he tries not to sound cutthroat and blah blah blah. It's like, all right, Dick, you're Cutthroat. Just accept it. And it's gotten a little ridiculous. It's like this week's episode, spoiler alert, but this week's episode, the premise to the show now is basically Paul Giamatti is the district attorney of New York, and the biggest billionaire that's also a criminal is Mike Prince of Prince Capital.
Okay.
So on this week's show, there was a Japanese or Chinese guy that borrowed one of his planes to go to Thailand or somewhere, but it turned out that the guy was really the other guy's son, and it was just stupid. And I just and it was like, well, they're trying to get the plane so that they can prove that he's really a bad guy, so that it'll affect his presidential run. And it's like, enough. Enough with all this shit. Just show me Maggie Siff naked.
She's on that.
Yeah, she's the counselor.
How's she looking these days?
A little older. I mean, she's definitely got a couple of years on her, that's for sure. But I mean, she's still Maggie Siff.
I know.
There
was still stuff about that girl. Still
a fuckable piece of real estate, if you ask me.
That'll be on her tombstone. Here lies Maggie Siff, a fuckable piece of real estate.
She is.
I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, I mean, she looks older now, but she doesn't.
Can you pull up a recent picture of her?
Let me find a Billions picture of her. Part of it now is the first year. See, the first year, again, this is why the Billions was better at the beginning. In the first year, one of the subplots, she was married to Paul Giamatti, which that's a little weird all by itself, but
WNBC.
Yeah. But one of the weird parts about this show was they delved into their personal life outside of their public life. And Paul Giamatti was like one of these sick fucks that wants a ball gag in his mouth and wants girls to step on his balls and all that shit. And Maggie Siff was the dominatrix wife.
Right.
So they had her in all the fucking high heel boots, the 8-inch heels, sticking her heels into his dick, and fucking dressed all slutty with a whip and shit, and whipping him and stuff. I mean, she was hot.
She was wearing her whore wear.
She was definitely whoring it out, and it was great. And then there was one scene where she was gonna fuck Axe, and she showed up at the pool naked and stuff. I mean, she was fucking hot. But then all of a sudden they switched from that to now she's like prim and proper, always in the office. They don't really show her much except for in the office. And it's like not nearly as good. It's like, I mean, she's still a good looking lady. I definitely don't want to say she's not still hot, but just not as hot. Let me pop one of these up here. Open link. This is a pretty good one. Oh, what the fuck? And of course it doesn't open. Come on, you cocksucker. Open image in new tab. There we go. All right, let me scroll you down here. And here you go, producer. Produce something. Wapow.
Yep, you're right. She's a little bit older.
A little bit older. Still got that great little shit cutter. Good tits. I mean, she's okay. I'm not saying anything bad about her. I'm just saying she doesn't look like the girl that we all fell in love with on Sons of Anarchy anymore.
It was dirty hot.
She's her mom now.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's really what it's come down to.
Yeah, she's got that more mature look about her.
Yeah. So yeah, but Billions is a good show. It just popped on a month ago, and it's the last season of that show too. So once that ends, God knows what they're gonna do. So I don't know. I'm a little disturbed with TV, but
Well, I'm just upset with TV.
I am. It's boring me. I'm gonna have to go back out and do stuff again. I was enjoying my TV watching, but now it's time to get back out. I'm actually going out this week, though.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going on, I think Friday, whatever the 9th is.
Okay.
Is that Friday?
Yeah.
Or the 8th or whatever? One of these days this week.
Friday the 8th, Saturday 9th, Sunday.
Whatever day it is, I don't know.
11th, the dreaded Monday, September 11th.
Oh, good. Can't wait. I'm going to see Skid Row and Buck Cherry and Kurt Deimer on at the Rocky Casino.
Oh, that's right. They're right down the street from you.
Yeah, which is perfect. You know, that's always. I've interviewed all 3 bands on their current record. I better have some fucking tickets.
Yeah.
Or I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
There'll be some publicists getting some fucking negative attention on this show if I don't have tickets.
Yeah, there's no reason you shouldn't have tickets.
Yeah, I interviewed all 3 bands for the current records, so I want some fucking tickets.
Yeah.
Although the guy Kurt Deimer, he like gave me his email address, said, "Here, just hit me up, bro. I'll take care of you." So I'm pretty sure I'll take care of it.
And who is he?
He's the opening act.
Okay.
This guy, what a story on this guy. So this guy was like an oil guy.
Oh yeah, You told me that story.
He was like
money, and now he's like a musician guy.
Yeah, but he made movies too because he just wanted to be in movies. He was in one of the Halloween movies and shit. It's like holy shit. Right. It's like, man, I guess if you really want to do something, you really can do it.
Yeah, no kidding. And having a bunch of money doesn't hurt either.
Yeah, but he had to earn that money though.
Yeah, true.
He had to go get it. It's not like he was born into it. He said he started his oil company in his basement.
Right.
He started his oil company there and became $1 million or $1 billion business or whatever.
Well, good on him.
I was like, fuck yeah, good on you, bro.
Yeah, so he's enjoying his money.
Yeah, so give this poor guy some free tickets.
Yeah, no kidding. he probably sponsored the tour.
Yeah, he might have. He probably bought on, just said, "Yeah, here's $100,000. I'll do the whole tour."
Right, of course.
But hey, good on him. That's what he wants to do. More power to him, dude. Speaking of chicks that you love,
yes.
Somebody sent me this.
Okay.
They wanted to see what you think.
All right.
Let me find it here. I was distressed by this personally.
You were distressed? Okay.
I was.
It's pretty distressing.
I was definitely like,
are you going to show me Susanna Hoffs?
I am.
And she's older now. She's promoting her solo record.
And she looks like an idiot.
She looks like an idiot?
An idiot.
Why, she did something stupid?
I'll just let you see.
All right.
So this is what somebody sent me.
Because I saw her on a recent like video interview thing. What the?
That's your girl. Looks like she got bigger teeth for some reason. But here's, and you'll be able to tell it's her because she's singing her own song.
Yeah, it's the hair, the hair color or something. It's just bizarre.
It's made of straw.
Yeah, just okay. Go ahead.
All right, here you go.
Now he's gone. Now he's gone. And I'm back with a friend. Out with a friend. It's full of passion. In bed.
Neely, comment?
She well, I know what it is.
Okay.
obviously the hair is like, what are you doing here? You know,
Yeah.
and then the no makeup look on top of that.
Mhm.
You know, she's got the natural look.
Yeah.
I mean, if she was all dolled up like we know her to be, I'm sure she would look like Susanna Hoffs. But this mom look with the sweater and the conservative blouse and
Yeah.
and granted, I know she's in her mid 60s already, but
Mhm.
still, I mean, she's still a good looking gal. But boy, just the hmm, the
This
mom.
broad's bringing Rice Krispie treats to soccer practice.
That's what I'm saying. It's the mom look.
Yeah, that's what it is. She looks like she gets out of the minivan. She has a bunch of juice boxes and some Rice Krispie treats all wrapped in individual bags. Here you go, kids.
Very wholesome.
Yeah.
She's got the wholesome mom look.
Yeah. But she's trying to promote her record. That's the part this is her new song, that Black Coffee in Bed song.
Yeah, but this is what appeals to people in her age group, I guess.
Put back on the skimpy undies and drink the coffee in the bed. Not this.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Who wants to see somebody that looks like she's from the 1870s in an 1870s house?
Right.
She looks like she should be starring in that 1883 show, not Susanna Hoffs.
My nephew, yikes. She's acting like a soccer mom.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you want more of this? There's another 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'll bear it. I'm just like, yeah. Like I said, the straw, like you said, the straw hair.
Yeah.
And oh man, okay. I
hang up the pictures that are sitting on the floor on the fucking next to the fireplace.
Right.
Why is that sitting on the floor? You're Susanna Hoffs. Hire someone.
And she's married to like a director, isn't she? Her husband's like a director or some shit.
Yeah. This looks like a fucking backup scene from Yellowstone, for God's sakes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
It's got that rustic look.
Yeah. Well, here you go. Here's more of Susanna Hoffs. Disappointing Susanna Hoffs. All right, here we go.
From lips with a passion to the lips with a kiss. There's nothing of your love that'll ever miss.
Does she not know the words to her own song? Sounded like she just went, no. Let's try that again. Hold on. Here we go.
It's too new. Can't remember it all.
Yeah, I guess not. Here we go.
There's nothing of your love that'll ever miss.
She doesn't know the words to her own song.
I had to think about it for a second.
All right. Here we go.
The stain on my nose is all that is left of the memory of late nights and coffee in bed.
Disappointed!
Oh my God. Where's your other clip? Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch.
That's what I'm saying. My goodness.
Speaking of that, did you listen to that that was a goodie.
That's a fucking classic there.
You pulled that down so quick.
Sorry. It jumped off when I hit the desk.
Day. Oh my God. Yeah.
It's a manic every day for her.
Yeah.
Wow, this is bad. Oof.
Susanna, got to clean up your act there a little bit.
Yeah, that's not good.
She doesn't want to be the sexy little vixen we all knew her about for.
No, but nobody wants to see her as the person fucking standing in line to pick up little Joey either.
Oh, I know, but she'll appeal to the moms for sure. Oh, did you get that new wonderful Susanna Hoffs CD? I always liked her. She was always like the girl next door.
Yeah.
Now she's like the mom next door.
Meanwhile, the husbands will be pulling up the video from 1984.
Right.
I agree with Jim though. Still fuck her, absolutely.
Well, Chris, you just about fuck anybody.
Pretty much, yeah. But certainly Susanna Hoffs, please.
Yeah, I'd have to take her out and get her appointment at the local beauty salon.
Oh, please.
Get her dolled
All right,
up.
this is one I'm not going to accept your bullshit on. You'd bang her if she showed up looking like that, as long as you knew it was her.
Right.
Stop, it's Susanna Hoffs.
Yep.
That's an all-timer. That's one you'd like to have in your memory bank.
Yeah, no.
No matter what, if she looked like Tiffany now, you'd probably be like, all right, it's still Susanna Hoffs.
Oh, yeah, Tiffany. Holy shit. She's another one. Yikes.
She doesn't look good. I mean, she's not in this caliber. That's two different calibers.
Yeah, no kidding.
Susanna's still presentable.
How about since we're talking about these video vixens of the day, another one that was kind of cute. I think she kind of kept it together is Deborah.
Oh, Debbie Gibson?
Deborah. No, not Debbie. Deborah Gibson.
She just turned 53 the other day.
Yeah, I know. But she's kind of held it together, I think.
Somebody sent me a thing in the, let me find the CMS chat here. Classic metal show. On the locals, somebody put the, yeah, she looks fucking really good. She didn't just hold it together. She like held it together.
She didn't exactly run full force into the wall yet.
No, I don't know where it is. Let me not go there. Deborah Gibson, Rubik's Cube. Because I know what the picture was. Rubik's Cube. Image. There it is. Open link in new. Open image in new tab. God, is this such a pain in the dick? Just to open a. It's the one thing StreamYard does bad. StreamYard should just be able. You shouldn't have to open. I can't just present a picture. I always got to present it in a tab. They should figure out how to make it so that you could just throw a picture up here. Yeah. She looks better than she did in.
So that's a recent picture?
Yeah.
How about that?
She looks better than she did in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, she's held it together.
Yeah, she looks pretty good.
Hey, Deborah, I'll have to give you Susanna's address. Maybe you can go over there and give her a few tips.
Give her some makeup tips or something.
Give her some tips. You need to use some good conditioner in that hair, and
that's right.
It's like, holy shit.
Well, here's another one of Deborah and Tiffany together.
Like recently?
This is a few dress sizes ago for Tiffany, but
is she crying?
It's a fucking watermark on the.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a watermark.
I see that. She's got the awful tattoos on her legs.
Yeah. Still got the big old cans though.
Yeah.
Not as big as they used to be, but still pretty big. Or was that the other one? No, that was the other one that got her titties taken down, right? The Punky Brewster.
Oh yeah. Moon Fry.
Yeah. Soleil Moon Fry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Debbie Gibson looks pretty good here.
Yeah, how about that?
Looks like a blonde Cher, kind of.
A little bit.
Sort of does. She's got those big eyes, though. That's hot.
She's got big doe eyes.
Yeah, that's pretty hot. That's got to look good with your dick in her mouth. That's got to look good looking down into those big giant eyes. Oh,
big doe eyes.
That's got to be fucking wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is disappointing, though. that mom video, I don't want to see that anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty not good.
Yeah, got the conservative, blouse on and the cardigan sweater, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah, it's like everything she could possibly do to not be the Susanna Hoffs we want to see.
It's the anti-Susanna Hoffs.
It is bad hair, no makeup, old lady clothes in a fucking oldie time museum or something.
Right, exactly.
It's like every little bit of it is bad. We want walk like an Egyptian. Sorry, I know that was 40 years ago or whatever. That's what we want.
Yeah.
You could be older and still doing this shit, and we'd be all in.
Yeah, she kept it together as far as like keeping the weight in check and looking young and younger in the face and stuff. But she's got to fix it up a little bit.
Yeah, stop looking like you just came in from planting flowers in the garden. Please.
Yeah, like I said, there's an audience out there that'll look at that and think, "Oh, she's just wonderful."
I'm sure there is.
Wonderful.
Bunch of people don't listen to this show.
Not the misogynistic assholes that we are.
No, definitely not.
Mm-mm-mm.
We are not her crowd.
No. No. Although I have seen the Bengals a couple of times.
Did I see them twice?
I
know I've seen them once. But
I saw them on twice. I saw them in 87 and then again in 89.
Oh, so you haven't seen them in years either.
Oh, no. I saw them during their heyday. Because they broke up right after 89, I believe.
Yeah. She just, that look. I still have it on this screen. I'm just like, oh my goodness. It's not a good look for her.
Well, what a way to kick off Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Somebody looks like she just got out of labor.
Oh boy. Yeah, I did see her recently on some podcast thing, and she was talking about the release of her new solo record and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear any of the music. I was just kind of looking at her. She didn't look like that. I mean, she kind of looked like she did during the most recent Bengals outing. But boy, this hey, I decided to make a TikTok video and promote my record and sing words I don't know the words to my own song. And
yeah. How about don't put that up?
Yeah.
How about that?
Don't do that.
Yeah. Or if you were doing it live, which she may have been, you can always hit delete. You can always hit delete there, Susanna. Always.
Right.
Look at that video and go, oh shit, I got to go upstairs and spend a half hour on this head. Fixing the hair and fixing the face, and then come back down and do it again.
Yeah, try it again.
Try it again. Yeah, go outside.
Right.
If you're gonna have fucking scarecrow hair, at least have wind blowing through it or something.
Scarecrow
hair. That's what she looks like. She looks like a scarecrow in The Wiz or something.
Oh goddamn scarecrow hair.
You don't think she has scarecrow hair there?
No, it's a dry mess.
Yeah.
It's a dry mess. Yuck.
Looks like it would suck up a whole bottle of conditioner. Just suck the bottle in.
Yeah.
It's so fucking dry.
Well, when you're a busy working mom and you're trying to take care of the house, there's just not enough time in the day to take care of yourself.
Yeah. Jeez, man. All right. Well, Susanna, disappointment. Disappointed.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh well, let's just maybe hope that maybe somewhere down the road she'll come back and redeem herself.
Let's hope. I don't know if this is true or not. Susanna is the new Life Alert girl.
That's not for me. That's for some old people.
I've fallen and I can't get up like an Egyptian. All right. Apparently that's not her song. It's a Squeeze cover.
Well, still, it's a song on a record, right?
Yeah, it is on a record. She should know the words.
Mm-hmm. It's a Paul Carrick record, or a song, rather.
I know nothing about Squeeze. Tiffany looks like the chick from The View.
Oh,
Joy Behar.
Joy Behar.
All right, this is not even Shania Twain, Susanna Hoffs, or Deborah Gibson.
Wow. I'm
going Shania without even a thought. Shania still looks plenty good.
My nephew.
What do you say?
He said she's a mom making videos during her me time before she has to go pick up the kiddos.
Yeah, that's true. Remember in Sons of Anarchy when Gemma was taking the kid to school, and what's her name, the kooky lady that killed Kurt Cobain allegedly, Courtney Love was the teacher.
Right.
Remember that scene? And then there was the lady honking the horn.
Yeah, she got
at
pissed
Gemma.
at her. Yeah.
That's fucking Susanna Hoffs, or
Yeah.
it's her twin sister.
Right.
Just some hausfrau.
Hey, ladies, I'm just checking in with you.
Yeah.
Checking in with you and promoting my new record.
Gotta get this one, girls.
I think you'll relate.
That's right.
I think this is music that we moms will relate to.
Let's see here. Bridget. Somebody's saying this will scare me. Bridget Fonda.
Oh, Bridget Fonda, yeah.
Past and present.
Wow.
Let's see what we got here. Oh my. You must be kidding.
Hi.
That cannot. I'm putting this up.
She dropped out of the spotlight years ago, and she looks like a bag lady.
I'm putting this up, but I am not taking credit and saying that this is definitely her, because this is a fucking huge fall from grace. If true, this might be this is worse, way worse than the Tiffany fall.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Oh no. Oh no. She went from hot piece of ass to lunch lady.
Yeah. So I said she looks like a bag lady.
My goodness. And it's definitely her, because there's 10 more of the same exact picture calling it Bridget Fonda. Oh no. No. Oh man. That's pretty sad.
Yeah, I agree.
My goodness.
She looks like she's on her way to do her shift at the library.
She's working the booth at the high school football game tonight or something. Yeah. Jesus. Would you like a Snickers and a Coke?
Right.
Yee. Wow.
How old is she?
58.
Wow, she's a year young.
59 now. 59 now.
She's my age.
Yeah. Well, see, there you go. No wonder you date.
That's what I would be dating if I didn't have standards.
No wonder you don't date your age. No wonder if you can't divide it by 2, you don't want to bother with them.
You're right.
Good Lord. My goodness. All right, well, Godspeed. I wonder, do you think she still has money looking like that?
I don't know. I don't know if she had any money to begin with. I mean, obviously she made some money, but does she still have any money?
Is she a victim of Harvey Weinstein, and this is her way of coping?
That's my nephew said that's Jennifer's mom. Jaffer's mom.
Whew. All right, well, there she is. Bridget Fonda.
Oof.
Not good. All right. Well, there we go.
Taylor said a while back, she goes, I know you. She said, you would rather be alone in your life than having to size up on that ring on that you gave that petite little woman you married because she now has sausage fingers.
Right, exactly. Or you can't see the ring anymore because it just grew over.
Sausage fingers.
Oh man.
The Fat Wife Club.
Whew. Yeah, that was a bad look. Holy cow.
Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing the show down, Chris.
Sorry.
Everybody we just loved and adored are just like, oh no. Oh no.
Well, hey, we gotta face facts.
You guys.
The hotness of our age is over, and the new hotness is not hot.
No.
The new hotness is a
Lizzo.
Big Lizzo or a skinny waist with a big fat dumper like the fucking Kylie Jenner or Kim Kardashian or whatever.
Sure.
I don't get that look. I don't get it.
Well, the question is how do they get that look? How do you blow up the booty? How do you do that?
I'm gonna guess you do just tons and tons and tons of squats
I don't know.
or implants
Well,
for like the Jenner and Kardashian. But there's a lot of regular chicks that have that big fat shit cutter. I gotta think they stink.
I don't even.
That's a lot of wiping got to go on there.
You would think so.
Yeah. Just got to think that they really stink. Not the Kardashian ones. I'm sure they got people to fucking tune up the bidet for them. So
They got them They got someone there to hose them down.
that's right. I'm sure there's somebody putting their hose in there.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh well.
All right. Well, good for them.
Yeah. All right. Well, what a way to get out the gate here. Out the gate.
That's right.
Just bringing you the funny immediately in this tragic. This segment would definitely go for the tragic and comedy face masks.
Yeah, exactly. This is. Ooh, yeah, I know the Motley cover.
Exactly. Tragedy and comedy.
That's right.
That's this segment for sure.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. I say we take a break.
All right.
I will let you pick a tune. So,
right.
what shall we play, kind sir?
Well, in honor of Susanna Hoffs looking like she's from the 1880s, how about it? We're going to go old school. Fucking Jim Jackal. Grab your dick, Jim. You're going to want to start beating. I want to go Samson from the Shock Tactics release with the song Earth Mother. Do you know that song?
I don't, but I will. Is this Bruce Dickinson?
It is Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
But since we're talking about somebody looking like she lives off the earth now, let's go with Earth Mother.
Do you think she's let the bush grow out too?
Oh my God, please. She probably has to tuck it in so it doesn't come out the shirt.
Do you think she let her underarm hair grow out too?
I don't think that.
No?
Nah, because she's still got to please a dude, but I guarantee you, you would need more than a weed whacker to trim through that bush.
You think she's got the unkept muff going on?
Oh yeah, sloppy, bleeds into the bottom of the asshole a little bit. Just unkept.
Nasty. All right. We're going to play a few tunes. We'll come back. If you want to get a request in, send it over to request@theclassicmetalshow.com. Request@theclassicmetalshow.com. So here's Bruce Dickinson, pre-Iron Maiden, from his Samson project. And this is Earth Mother, exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show.